getting you to sign a long-term sole agency contract or charging you up front. Don't be fooled into signing a long-term sole agency contract. Generally, these tend to be 6 to 12 months. Most agents do a 6-month contract. They'll tell you that you have to sign the contract. You absolutely do not. Do not sign yourself into a contract like that to then be tied in for 6 months with an agent who's not performing and doing what you've asked them to do or what you expected from them. So make sure you've got the flexibility to be able to move agents. Now, it's not a good idea to advertise your house with 2 different agents at the same time, because some people think this is a great idea, but actually it's not. And the reason it's not is because neither agent will do as much advertising, because they'll spend money on advertising only to lose that property potentially to the competing agent. So what they tend to do is not advertise it as much. So I'm not saying put it on with 2 agents. What I'm saying is don't be tied into a fixed 6-month contract. Say to the agents they've got sole sale of it, but not on a tied-in contract. The second trick, as mentioned, is that they'll charge you up front. Now, this mainly happens with the online agents. High street agents tend to sign you into long-term contracts and charge you at the end once they've got the sale. But a lot of the online agents, what they do is they charge you up front, but at a fraction of the cost of what a high street agent would sell the property for you. So they entice you in with the lower fees. Now, high street agents, in my area, it's like 1.5% or a minimum fee. High street 1.5% on a 150 grand house is 1,500 quid. An online agent, they'll sell your house for £600-700. And they entice you in thinking, I'm going to save £1,000 here by going with the online agent. But in fact, what you've done is you've paid them up front. What that means is they've got no incentive. They're not incentivized to advertise your house. They're not incentivized to chase viewings. They're not incentivized to find you a buyer. You've already paid them. I love online agents because quite often we will market direct to the vendors of an online agent. And when we speak to the vendors, the homeowner, they're very often disheartened with the whole process. They feel they've spent money and they've got nothing for it. And now they can't afford to go to the high street agent because they've already spent the money they had on the cheaper option. What we can do is secure and negotiate creative deals. So no money down type strategies with these properties where the owner gets the price they're looking for and we get the opportunity to control and own that property over a period of time. Works really, really well, creative strategies, when you're looking at deals that are on with online agents.